Losers semis.
Losers semis coming up. So get excited, guys.
That's going to be big. That's going to be big. It's going to be TLOC Denti versus AeroLink. You know, last week we saw this happen, and we both commented on how to deal with Rosalina 101.
Exactly, yes.
Denti demonstrated better control over Luma than AeroLink did.
Yes.
He made Luma bend to every beck and call possible. And he's going to be using that once again, starting off pretty strong with those fares, trying to just swat away Luma, send her to that tumble, and then finish her off really easy. Yep. Let's see what adjustments we're going to see from AeroLink. But look right there.
Instantly.
One swat, we're about 15 seconds in, and Luma is already out of the picture.
Exactly. It's so reminiscent of last week. Denti's still so on point with controlling how Luma lives.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Granted, Rosalina and Luma can KO at a very early percentage.
Yes.
Especially against a relatively light character like Sheik.
Exactly.
But with Luma out of the picture, it becomes that much more difficult of a matchup.
But definitely, with this kind of stage as well, with the lower ceiling, one great up air string, getting it Denti closer to the blast zone will be very advantageous for AeroLink here, and it's exactly what he'll be looking for. But still, Denti not wanting to sleep on Luma. He's like, I don't like little stars. I don't want them anywhere near me. I got to get this away. It's like when you think of that, you got a fly in your face, and you can't get it out your place. You're swatting it away the entire time. This is how. Luma is a fly, Denti is a fly swatter. That fair is taking everything out.
Shoot fly, don't bother me.
Exactly.
Denti continuing so much pressure. AeroLink might be at the last beck of his first stock. The forward air doesn't take out Rosalina, but I think Luma back air is going to, however, seal the deal on Rosalina. One stock left for AeroLink in game one, and he's only been able to tack on 37%.
Exactly.
It's going to come down to holding on to Luma above everything else. That's going to be so huge. Nice. He snuck in, I think, a quick little down tilt there before Denti could get the quick fair on Luma. But there goes Luma now, and AeroLink once again is left alone.
Yes. So last week I was questioning a lot, how is AeroLink going to adjust to Denti being so aggressive towards Luma? And I wanted to immediately. Luma was on the stage for like a second there.
I think that they should change the name. It shouldn't be Rosalina and Luma. It should just be Rosalina and Lu, because that's about as long as she has on the stage.
Exactly.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
No, I think in this case it's like Denti is just letting AeroLink or Rosalina use Luma. Denti and Sheik are the actual owners of Luma in this case. It's not Rosalina. It's 100% Sheik. I love how okay, I just realized his tag was Nutty Professor. That's awesome.
No, it reminds me a lot of actually Super Mario Bros. Whenever you use Yoshi and you kind of like drop it off the cliff so you get that extra jump height.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, Dorkly bits.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad.
But here, check it out. I was about to say that Luma's back in the frame, but that's not a multi-jab.
Nope.
Taking out Luma once again immediately. AeroLink struggling to try to just keep up with some of the aggression that we're seeing from Denti. He's done such a great job of decimating Luma so consistently, but she's back in the picture. Going to be charged up.
For how long?
Long enough to go ahead and put some pressure on Denti, keep him in that shield so AeroLink could get the grab, but he doesn't get much other than just percentage. Ooh, drifting back, keeping Luma safe. I feel like that's really integral for AeroLink.
Definitely.
He's trying to find the back throw, gets it.
That's not going to be it.
Still living, trying to find the back air. Not going to have it just yet. But Luma once again is out of the picture. Down smash leads to an easy grab after that perfect shield, and that up air is going to take game one.
Caught the air dodge.
Man, AeroLink is not happy about it.
Not at all.
Not happy about it.
He needs to find some answer to Denti's Sheik, because it's exactly the same as last week. Immediately going out, taking out Luma. Luma has no time, and that is where a lot of Rosalina's kill potential lies, and the amazing knockback that Luma has.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe to keep Luma safe, it might sound silly, but it might be better to send Luma away. Because what Denti's doing is he's focusing all the aggression primarily on Rosalina. But the minute that Rosalina is in some kind of hit stun and Luma's just kind of still there, then he just swats her away. So maybe if he does something weird where he can like overshoot Luma at first and then like bring Luma back in, like that would be cool.
So more more Luma play and more utilizing Luma's abilities. So like possibly using the star bits as well as, you know, throwing them out, throwing them back in to kind of trip up Denti, because Denti has a read on where Luma is at all times. And we've seen that with how quickly he's able to take Luma off the field.
But it's just so difficult. It is so immensely difficult for AeroLink to figure out a way to just keep Luma safe.
Yes.
And honestly, it's almost like watching Armada fight Wobbles.
Oh gosh.
Right? Definitely two incredible players.
Yes.
But you know, Armada playing that Peach just does such a great job of just dealing with Nana, taking out Nana as quick as possible.
Yes.
Separating out those climbers. And Denti, he's using a fare of his own, coming in so strong. Maybe these platforms might change things up a bit. We'll see as we go into game number 2. Nice. Set of jabs there. Gonna pile on some easy percentage, but Denti returning the favor, and Luma's got it.
Bye, Luma.
That was, under 13 seconds, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Luma just can't live.
And it's going to be another 13 seconds before we see Luma back in the picture. Should be popping up about now. And there she is.
All right, let's see if AeroLink's able to keep Luma alive a bit longer, possibly utilize Luma's abilities. I've yet to see him use a star bit even once, or use the throw out Luma.
So here's one problem with keeping Luma far away from you is Luma doesn't have a shield of her own. You notice that Luma relies on Rosalina's shield to keep her safe. And maybe that's the reason why AeroLink has opted to keep Luma close by, because he's seeing that Denti isn't afraid to play that projectile-based neutral anytime they're so far apart.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that, because even though, I mean, Luma kind of acts as like a second shield for Rosalina, but with the amount of kill potential that Luma has, you wouldn't want to just put your, your kill potential out there to get taken out by needles with a character like Sheik can just throw them out. I
don't even know what Denti clipped Luma with, but she's already out of the picture. That being said, significantly closer game. Forward smash will not be enough to take out Rosalina. He's going to use that up B to make it back on center.
Definitely. I mean, if AeroLink is able to get Luma back in a long enough time to get in a really solid up smash with the both of them, he can definitely take off the stock from Denti and definitely be in a better position than he was in the first game. But as I'm speaking, gets hit by a raw forward smash. Luma's gone.
Man, it's looking tough.
Yes, definitely. This is I love AeroLink's tag for the set of games. It is overcome. So he's going to find a way to overcome Denti's Sheik. And I really like how he has that tag to kind of inspire him there for that.
I agree. I love the sentiment, but how? That's the only question that I'm asking now is how.
I agree, but we're definitely seeing him get closer. This is a much closer game than up smash. Luma was not there, so that's not going to take it just yet. 131%, 105. Oh, misses the grab. Oh, forward smashing the wrong way, but the second hit of forward smash not connecting.
It does send Luma off. It's going to mean an opportunity here for AeroLink. Apologies for Denti. You can expect some aggression against AeroLink now. Back air.
All right.
Ooh, close one. Denti trying to seal the deal with that bouncing fish. Drop down there doesn't connect either.
All right, Luma is returned. Oh, immediately going and taking out Luma. That is it.
Smart.
Gosh, barely 2 seconds. Luma's not even able to stay on the stage. Denti's so great at getting rid of him. There, is that going to be it? It's. Whatever it is. Genderless. I would have been expecting AeroLink to throw out a down smash there.
Yeah, would have made sense given the constriction that they were from a space standpoint.
Yeah, and Rosalina's down smash is pretty, fast. So there's not that much inning. Oh, not a lot of it. There is inning lag, but not a lot of it on there. So I feel like we would have been able to act out of it too. And I rarely ever see him throw it out. And it's a very viable kill option.
It's true, but especially at this high of a percentage, he knows that one whiff could mean curtains, especially if Denti gets that perfect shield game on point.
Yes, and one forward air should do it at this point.
Ooh. I mean, do you believe?
I believe in magic.
Oh, that was so intelligent by Denti. He recognized all the pressure that was at the edge, using the balancing fish not only to escape from that situation, but also to land that final blow on AeroLink's first stock. Luma once again taken out early. Back throw?
Not yet.
Yeah, definitely not yet. Maybe
160%. Gosh.
Maybe if AeroLink's percentage was closer to 50, it would have been enough. But up smash is going to do it regardless. 37% deficit. If you can hold on to to Luma, maybe you can opt for some early KO. But Denti not even giving poor Luma a chance to play.
I swear. Denti at home, he has a dartboard, he has a picture of Luma. And all he does all day is just, he sits there, just like throws darts right in Luma's face the entire time. He's like, this is it, I hate you.
Man. It would make sense, especially if they were, instead of darts, like Sheik needles.
Like Sheik needles, yeah. Just throwing them right in there like some kunai or something.
Kunai, oh yeah.
Yeah, like definitely. I could see that. Like when he's playing, I feel like he's just taking out anger or something. It's like, I just don't like yellow little stars.
It's funny, he and DeBuzz are actually friends. So I figured that he wouldn't hate Rosalina too much, unless he just really hates dealing with them on net play.
Yeah, I bet.
But here we go. Denti looks like he's about a fair away from closing this out, really exploiting the fact that Rosalina does not have a hitbox on her recovery, regardless of how long it is. AeroLink, 123% and counting. This is where Rosalina really struggles, is landing on the stage, being so floaty after all. Use that recovery, but
gosh, that hurts to see.
That does hurt. She doesn't have the right angle to ride up the stage. Instead goes underneath, gets pineappled. AeroLink, disappointed look on his face. He takes 4th place, which is pretty respectable around here,
yeah.
But it's not enough for a top player like him.
No, he wants to get to the top levels. He wants to be first. And he works so hard, and I'm really excited to see how in the future he's able to bring that Rosalina, because he's picking up Rosalina, and he's getting so good at Rosalina. He just needs to find out how to work that Sheik matchup and how to keep Luma safe from Denti, because Denti is on a Luma hunt.
Keep in mind, this Rosalina very young. I'm excited to see where it goes from.
Yes, definitely.
But anyways, Neighbor's going to be tagging in for Zanzi. Always great commentating with you, man.
Definitely,
always great commentating.
I will see you later on.
Make sure you hit him up on Twitter at @ThatManZanzi. We're going to be joining, I'm going to be joined by Neighbor very briefly, so be sure you keep it locked on TLOC. We're going to be having losers finals and then grand finals here at Shockwave 46. It's great, right? Keep it locked on TLOC, man. I think it's a great